Okay, so back with another how to spot a fake. So this time we've obviously got Aventus. I don't own 120mm Aventus, so I'm going to use my 75mm for comparisons in terms of aesthetics, and then in terms of actual sizing and everything, we're going to use one of my 120mm bottles, because the box sizes and all of that, it's all kind of the same towards the sizes anyway. Aventus doesn't have special box sizes or anything like that, so we'll mix it up and we'll look at it like that. So I'll just move these two to the side for a minute, and what we can see with the fake Aventus is, again, they put this cover on it. I don't know why or who's telling them that this is a good idea, because I certainly don't know why they would do it. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just an advert that they've just got hold of and just made into a cover. But anyway, so the first sign, if you see any Creed with like a case, or any fragrance for that matter, with sort of like an adverty case like this, then, you know, alarm bells should be ringing. We'll take it out. And now I have to admit, this is actually quite a good clone. I mean, if you know about Creed, you'll know the difference. But once you take off the cellophane wrapping, get rid of that, it gets a little bit harder. So if we look at just the front of it, you can see they've got the texture on there. The crest isn't as pronounced as what it is. I mean, if we put the crests, can you see that? Is the lighting alright? Or is it bouncing off? Oh, I'll show you one by one. So if you look at the crest there, it's all nicely embossed. And if you look at this one, it's, yeah, it just doesn't look right, does it? But the actual texture of the box feels good. I mean, in the hand, feels very similar. The silver Aventus on the front, you know, looks pretty good. The text looks pretty good, looks as it should. But yeah, the biggest difference I noticed with this is, like, if you feel the original Aventus box, it's kind of got like a, I'm not a paper expert, I'm not a box expert, so I don't really know what to call it, but it's kind of like got a coating on it, like a sort of like a slick coating, whereas this one just, it hasn't got that. It just feels like the cardboard. So this one just kind of feels like a papery texture, whereas this, it kind of feels quite slick. Another thing I noticed is as well, the actual cardboard stinks. Like, it stinks. Not in a bad way, but it just smells like printer ink. So, you know, when a printer's just printed a piece of paper off and you smell the paper and you get that weird sort of inky smell, that's kind of what you get from the box. So on the back, can you see that? We've got that on the back. On the bottom, we've got the batch numbers. I mean, if you look at the batch number, that kind of indicates this is a 2015 bottle. So, you know, I mean, we're in 2018 now, and if people are trying to peddle 2015 bottles in 2018, then, you know, you've got to ask some questions there. And also, it's not stuck on level. I actually don't know whether that barcode would do anything, to be quite honest. I mean, it's quite a good attempt, but it's not quite got it, has it? As you can see, I mean, there's a difference in just the overall quality of it. This one just looks like it's printed a little bit better. This one just looks like they printed it on a label maker or something like that. The QR code looks a bit weird as well. Obviously they wouldn't be the same, but you know, you'd expect it not to be that different. So now let's open it up. So inside we've got the standard bit of cardboard which we normally get, and I know this was something that was said in my other video, you know, why don't I show two Creeds side by side? Well, I'm going to do that today. So this one, well, that's the one out of the fake anyway. We'll actually use the Aventus one for this. So that's the one that's come out of the fake, and that's the genuine one. So you can see the genuine one has got like a texture to it. This one is just smooth cardboard. And this one, it's got that writing on it there. Nothing on the back. This one has that on it. So just got the locations there. Nothing on the back. There's a better view of the texture. So it's just got like a little bobbly texture on it. So that's that. Then when we open it up again to the second layer, we've got the same old one in all this Arabic. No print on the other side or anything. I won't open it all up because, well, I can't read it anyway, so I can't even tell you what it says. And then this is the genuine one. So this is what you get in the genuine one here. It tells you all the languages there, so English, French, Italian and German. I think that's it. So it's just got like all your different languages in there, but they never put Arabic in there. I've never seen one with Arabic in anyway. So that's those two. Then if we get to the box on the inside, as you can see, you know, it's just like they just wedged the bowl through it, to be fair. You've got the writing in the top. And then the bottle itself is not actually too bad. It's not as bad as the Silver Mountain Water one. So one of the main things that I notice is the clarity of the glass. Let me just open original, well, I shouldn't have used original Santal really because it's a red bottle, isn't it? But you'll still get it. You'll understand what I mean. Let me just open it. Oh. So if you look at the clarity of the glass, you can just see like if you look at it on that angle there, you can just see it's like not a very good quality glass. You can see it better in person. It just looks like a cheap, poor glass, basically. Doesn't look very good quality. Then if you look at a genuine one, see, it just looks very clear, very smooth. There's no, you know, sort of imperfections in it. None whatsoever. That was something that really stood out to me. Also, you always look at the bottom, because when you're moulding glass, when you start putting bits like lips in and stuff like that, you can get like, that's where the imperfections are going to be. They're never going to be actually in the bottle itself. So that's something that I'd look for. I mean, this one hasn't got any on it. not too bad anyway. But you can see the bubbled it up there, not really stuck it right. I mean, you can actually see on the back what I'm talking about with the glass. It's just not, just the quality of it, it's not what you'd expect. It's just not very good. The cap is actually pretty good. I'd say the cap is pretty good, to be fair. It's stuck on really tight though. The sprayer, I mean, they've done a good job with the sprayer. I mean, the average man on the street, this is the thing. The people who are selling these are not trying to con people like me or other reviewers or anything like that. They're after the money from the man on the street. The average man on the street would probably get duped by this. I mean, that's the sad truth. They probably would. I didn't really want to spray it, but I will do. So the sprayer is not actually that bad. So, you know, you don't get your Creed whoosh, but, you know, you puts a fair bit out. And I mean, it doesn't smell any worse than, I'd say, yeah, I mean, the smell, I just sprayed that and it's pretty much gone already. There's no quality to it, there's no longevity to it whatsoever. I would say it smells like, the closest thing I can say is when I bought, if you look back in my older videos, I bought those VM Viali ones. And I'd say it smells probably like that. And it wouldn't surprise me if it was that, innit? I'm just trying to get the smell away from me. I don't want that anywhere near me. I'm going to spray a bit of this to counteract it. So that was the fake Creed. So if we spray the proper one, you can see you get like a bigger act like that is whooshing straight over to the side of the room. That I'm not in a big room, by the way, and just the strength of it is just whoosh everywhere. So just in terms of quality, that should be your biggest point. But again, you know, you buy with your eyes, don't you? So on eBay, you're probably going to come across bottles like this, and it is hard. You know, I'm not going to criticise somebody if they do get duped by it. But like I say, a lot of the people on eBay, they leave these on. So I'd like to think if people are watching my videos, which the other ones seem quite popular, so I hope, you know, I think that's had nearly 5,000 views now. So hopefully, if those 5,000 people who have viewed it will now know, oh yeah, well if it's got this on, it's probably a moody one, and don't buy it, then I've done my job. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not promoting these. I don't want people to buy these. That's the fact. Because like I say, I mean, I don't know what's in that. At the end of the day, the people who made it, they don't care what they put in it. All they care about is the money at the end of the day. They could have battery acid in it, and you spray it on yourself and your skin starts peeling off. But the people who have made it, they've made their money, they don't care. They're not bothered about the consequences. So, you know, I'd just steer clear of any kind of clones. Well, not clones, but fakes. That was another comment what came up in the other one. Like saying about clones and fakes. Clones and fakes are two different things. A clone is something what smells like it. This is a fake. This is trying to be a Creed and it's not. These are dangerous, basically. So, you know, take it as you will. I mean, I can't stop you from buying these things if you want to buy it, but I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think I'm going to do any more. I did find some other fakes, like brands and that. So I mean, if people are interested in other stuff other than Creed, then I could probably do some more, like maybe Tom Ford or designer stuff, maybe like Armani Code or what else was there? There was quite a lot anyway. So I mean, if you've got any suggestions of anything that you'd want to see, then if I can get hold of it, I'll do it. Just leave a comment and just like write in what you'd want to see. As far as creeds go, they're all pretty much the same. You know, they're all going to have the same flaws. So they're all going to come with this. Obviously, the advertisement would vary for whatever one it is. They're all going to have these dodgy leaflets in it. So yeah, you know, once you've seen one, you've seen them all. But you know, when it's sealed, you can't see inside it. But the biggest thing to look for would be this. But even if they take that off, the box will be sealed. So that's another, you know, bit there. Because, you know, Creed don't seal the bottles. I don't know if they started doing it now with the new bottles. Maybe they have, I don't know. I haven't got any of the new bottles, the 50ml and 100ml. So I don't know whether they do. I haven't heard that they do. So, you know, I can't comment on that. But I know for the old style bottles, they didn't seal these. I think they did with some of the other ones, but not like this sort of collection. You know, the ones in these bottles, they never sealed these. So, if you want to see any more of these type of videos about the clones and everything, like the fakes and everything, not clones. I keep calling them clones. They're not clones, they're fakes. Just let me know which ones you want to see, what sort of brands you want to see, and I'll see if I can get hold of it, and I'll see whether I can do it. But I'm going to leave this one here because there's not really a lot more I can say about this. Yeah, if you've got any questions, you know, you can either ask me or, you know, any of the people in the fragrance community who have got, you know, decent knowledge will be able to point you in the right direction. You know, I'm not making out I'm Mr. Know-it-all about creeds or anything like that. There's a lot of other people who know just as much, if not more, than me. You can ask them, I'm sure. You know, we're a friendly bunch in this community. You can ask us. We'll answer your questions. Yeah. I'll leave this one here then. I'm not. Something else I was thinking before I go. I was thinking like I might do some funky stuff. You know, like you know what would be fun to do with these fake creeds. You know, shoot it with a shotgun, throw it off a bridge. I don't know. Because I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to get rid of them. So you know, I might as well do something fun with them and blow them up or something. I don't know. If you've got any suggestions on that, leave some of them as well. Because I've got two, remember. I've got the Silver Mountain Water one as well. So, like, I might blow them up or shoot them or I don't know. See what suggestions we get. But bear in mind, if you're from somewhere else in the world, we can't get hold of, you know, sniper rifles and stuff like that. We don't have that in the UK. So, I might be limited with some of it. But I'll do my best. And I'll see what I can do. But I think that'll be a fun video, won't it? That'll be a nice little comedy thing, blowing some creeds up. And yeah, I'd enjoy that. Right, so I'm going to get off now. Like I say, any questions, just ask away. Anything you want to see, like, if I can get hold of it, I'll do it for you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.